Hey, what's up, guys? This is D, back again, man. And this video I want to make to my sisters, all my um, black women out there. I was on YouTube just um, kind of a random moment. I know I'm not the only one that have those random YouTube moments, random moments anyway, where you're a little bored looking for stuff. But I was looking for uplifting messages to our black sisters, and I am a big supporter of black women, and it goes beyond the texture or the looks or the appearance of you guys. It goes more into the demeanor, into the spirit, into the courage in which you guys have, and the wisdom that you guys have. I know that we're in a very interesting period, that is pinning the black man against the black woman and all that junk, and making a woman seem as if she's a whore and whatnot. But I think that black women, I admire you guys, and I'm talking to my married women, single women, those in a relationship, those without kids, those that may have 3 or 4 kids. I think it's beauty in each and every one of you guys, and sometimes you guys might be living with untapped potential, but I still feel that it's something within you guys. So I just want to say I tip my hat to you guys. Keep your head up, and you guys are beautiful. And concerning this self-image thing that we have, I see a lot of sisters who, who are going natural, and some are not. But I personally have a thing for the sisters who are natural. I mean, from your hair to your nails to your eyelids, guys, it is beauty within going natural. And I think we got to remember that's how the Creator made you guys. When I think back to the beginning of time when God made Eve, I can only imagine Eve being a beautiful woman created and designed by God. And every sister is designed by the living God. Your features, your curves, your hair, every part of your body is so beautiful, and it was designed by God. So own it. Own it. Beautify your hair, beautify your face, own it. Put on perfume, put on body oils. It's so many products out here that are helpful to you, sisters, man. Wear it and own it and be the best you that you can be. I think when we talk about your body being a temple for God, that's a very interesting scripture because it depends on how you look at it. But if you are a temple of God, if you're that much of a prized possession, I mean, I would really admire the ability to keep myself up, and that's inside and outside. I think a lot of times we pay more attention to the physical, and not what's inside, the internal. But I think the woman who has spiritual growth and a mental capacity to hold a decent conversation and to know who she is and where she's going, I think that woman is about as beautiful as a woman with a figure. So I just want to encourage you guys, man, to stretch your mind, stretch your intellect, read, understand who you are, and love each other, build up each other. I think it's kind of crazy that you guys, and I don't mean you in general, but as far as the media's perception has, as black women are just crazy and love to fight and drama, and you have those types of women. But what I wrote earlier in a post is, if you heard how stupid you were, how dumb you were, how lazy you were consistently through the media, through the hip hop messages, and through the neighborhood, eventually you will start acting as if that message is true. And I think that's what happened to a lot of people in the inner city and in the hood. We have to change the message that we've heard, guys. We have to really think that we are somebody. We are beautiful. We are created in the image of the living God. And I think once we start understanding that, we will really grow in our love for each other, grow in our nurture for each other, grow in our beauty for each other. God made women so beautiful, guys, and it's not a rivalry amongst black men and women. I see so many men putting black sisters down, man, and I don't like it. You know why? Because we need each other. We haven't achieved that much to where we are enemies within each other. We have to be on the same page with each other, supporting one another. Sister, you grow and you support that man. Brother, you grow and you support your sister. We're on the same team, fighting the same opponent, which is Satan. It's not a race, it's the enemy, it's wickedness in high places that we're fighting. Um, I remember I was reading this book, man, and the book was talking about how this black woman, and at that time she was probably in her early 20s, maybe if not younger than that. her husband was a slave, and she was a cook. She was in the slave's house, the master's house, doing whatever she did. But anyway, she ended up helping her husband escape so that he can have a better opportunity. And they end up both escaping. They both end up going up north. But the moral of the story is she's the one who had the courage to help him escape. She was the brainstorm behind the plan for him to escape. So it's power in unity. It's power in two forces coming together to unite with the spiritual realm of God, with the spiritual realm of Jesus Christ, with the spiritual realm of love. And when you combine that together, you are a threat to Satan. You are a threat to the enemy because the enemy hates unity, and the enemy hates peace. And one thing about God, if God is ever in something, it's peaceful. If Satan is in something, it's noisy. Sometimes we wonder why some of our sisters are so loud, boisterous, and so on and so forth. Because sometimes they don't have peace, man. And when you don't have that peace of God in your life, you try to be loud, you try to make your hair purple, you try to find it in other areas. But a peaceful woman of God, she's confident in herself, she's confident in how God created her, and she flaunts it in a respectable, humble way. That's another thing, guys. We got to stay humble. Sisters, be humble. Allow your demeanor, allow your character, and allow your inner beauty to speak louder than your outside. Once you allow that to happen, you will attract the right guy. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth, us gentlemen, us real men who love God, we love a woman who has a quiet demeanor. That don't mean she's quiet, but that means that she's respectful. She's not disrespectful. She's humbled and she loves herself and she loves her Creator more than anything else. And that's a woman that knows respect, guys. And we have to love each other. We have to care for each other. We have to take care of our children. It takes two. I am so big on this man and woman thing because one thing that I know is, and it goes back to the Garden of Eden. If Satan can attack the woman, if he can attack the man, if he can attack one, he will take out the other. And that's one thing that we're dealing with today. We have so many people wondering why it's so many single kids and so many this and that. Well, the enemy is attacking the man in some cases, and in some cases, he's attacking a woman. But one great thing that I found out personally is this: when it comes to the woman or the man. Um, our sisters need us as men, and as men, we have to have self control. We can't sleep with multiple women. I think it's beauty in loving one woman, marrying one woman, cultivating that relationship with one woman. Of course, you're gonna have times where you're tempted, but you have to maintain your strength and know where it comes from. Sisters, I would just encourage you guys to love your man, even if the guy's going through some good times, some bad times, if he's down on his luck, continue to be there for him. Show him that you are his rock. You are the support. We need that support. We need unity. You have sisters that are successful, but they're lonely. Why is that? Because God made you for a man, and He made. Well, now I change it around. God made you, sister, for the man, should I say? And as brothers, we have to be committed to our women, and our women, we have to be and your sisters, you have to be committed to your man. Love each other, grow, cultivate your relationships. It takes two to raise the children, and that is a very vital point, guys. Learn what true beauty is. Learn to respect yourself. Learn to use shea butter and oils on your hairs. Learn to smell good. Learn to paint your own nails. And learn to really have the inner beauty, man. It's amazing how so many people are making money off our women. So many people are making money off our sisters. But guys, I tell you this: if you guys will take responsibility of yourselves and your self beauty, you can be beauty without having to pay money per se. True beauty starts within, and it glows. A woman who's confident in herself, who's intelligent, who's intellect, but knows when and how to use it. That is a woman that is beautiful. That is a woman that is to be admired. Go after that Proverbs 34 woman. Be that woman, but also be that woman that Peter talks about, who is not adorning herself with the outside and the braiding of hair, but her inside. She loves her husband. She loves her man. Be that woman. That woman Satan hates because it's hard to use that woman. It's easy to use the woman who brags and boasts and drinks and smokes and carry on in that way. But the woman who's classy, have a sweet demeanor, and she's kind, that's the woman that the enemy hates, guys. Be blessed. It's just a little video off the heart. I just want to support my black sisters. I just want to pump you guys up. I know every other man may tear you down, but